his girlfriend. Anyway, 10 years ago was when this situation unfolded. 10 full years ago. Fresh reports have, come out. And it says that it's in about a month's time that Oscar Pistorius will know if he is eligible for parade or not. We've been informed by the parole board that the hearing will take place on March 31. Pistorius, he was 26 at the time, he's now 36. He was found guilty of killing his girlfriend at the time, River Steenkamp, in the early hours of Valentine's Day on 2013 by shooting 4 times through the bathroom door of his Pretoria home, his home in Pretoria. If you don't remember anything, some of the things I just said now should ring a bell somehow if you follow the story. River Steenkamp, Oscar Pistorius, Valentine's Day shooting through his bathroom door. Those were major things that, were featured on the story during the period. Okay, another one. He's an amputee. Remember now? That should ring a bell. Anyway, he's always denied killing his girlfriend. He said it was not true. He did acknowledge that he was home with her during the period, and something happened, and he did shoot, but he thought she was an intruder, that he mistook her for a burglar. But all of his stories didn't add up according to judge in court during the period. So he was found guilty and he was sentenced to prison. Well, in South Africa, this is the story. In South Africa, prisoners are automatically eligible for parole after serving half of their sentence. So the law is still the same for all. And Tanya Cohen, who is representing Oscar Pistorius, says Oscar Pistorius is not an exception. And so in accordance with the procedure required that the convict meets with the victim or his family, Oscar Pistorius met in July with the parents of River Steenkamp, that's the dead girlfriend. So the decision is usually known on the day of hearing or a day later. If the decision is negative, the inmate has the right to go to court for a review. So now as it stands, just in a matter of days, we will know whether or not he is eligible for parole. But some pains never die, do they? Yeah, we know it's been 10 years, right? But, God, I just wonder how the family would feel if he's ever allowed to enjoy parole. I don't know. 5:50 p.m., Citizen FM 93.7. I have a message here I have to read. Interesting times in Nigeria, right? Okay. So the message says, let's just all congratulate President-elect of Nigeria and move on. All these court moves will not help anyone. It will only delay our progress as a country. Let's just accept the results. Congratulations to Nigeria. Okay. Debola sent in the message. All right. Okay. That's your thoughts. But I think it will still reserve the right to whether or not decide to go to court. And if they're unhappy about the process, they can decide whatever way they decide to seek redress. And usually it's in court. So if Labour Party says they want to go to court, maybe they should. If they don't have an argument, if they don't have a substantial argument, it could be thrown out. Whatever. As I said earlier, it's one thing to go to court. It's another thing to get the ruling in your favor. Of course, based on facts presented before the judge, right? Let's begin to round off now. Let's see. Okay. So French President Emmanuel Macron today. It was a very busy day for Paris now, right? So he reiterated today that Paris has no intention of returning to past policies of interfering in Africa. Remember those accusations that have been coming from different parts of Africa, how that, they don't want French authorities or French soldiers or French this on their soil anymore. Burkina Faso was very loud during the period and saying, they don't want them anymore. They should go away. Anyway, This is what the French president had to say. He said, I prefer to be very clear and explicit in meeting you today. In Gabon, as elsewhere, France is a neutral interlocutor which speaks to everyone and whose role is not to interfere in domestic political issues. Well, if it was this easy, so why has there been fuss around, French authorities or French, soldiers getting off of the soil of different countries because of interference? Or is it just trying to sound politically correct? Or the people are just tired of the French forces? You never know. Anyway, ahead of his visit, he said that there will be a noticeable reduction in the French troop presence in Africa in the coming months, and a greater focus on training and equipping allied country forces would be put in place. This is what he said. I have decided on a new strategy for all our military bases in Africa, and I have asked the defense minister and the chief of the defense staff to work with their counterparts to adapt our military arrangements. That's what he said. Where was this? In Angola. Well, we believe that he's in Angola at the moment, and then tomorrow he'll be traveling to DR Congo, that's Democratic Republic of Congo, and of course to Congo. There are two different things, DR Congo and Congo. Neighboring countries, actually, matter of fact. All right, so that'll be about it today on News Roundup. My God, within just 30 minutes, we're able to look through news in Nigeria and, of course, news from other parts of Africa. Anyway, just as we were round off, let me just leave you with this one now. So, hearing updates on climate change and countries, African countries particularly, are learning from ancient building techniques, especially from North Africa, and are trying to see what they can do to remedy climate change situations in parts of Africa. We know the situation in a lot of countries in the Horn of Africa, Somalia and the rest of them, and some have not even seen rain in the last 4 seasons of rain. Nothing at all. Drought experience and all of those. So to help through these climate change seasons, they're trying to learn from ancient building techniques and see what they can learn. And I'm, wishing them all the best in that outing, because, my God, people need to survive at the end of the day now. Yeah. All right, people, stay with me. Top of the hour, 6 o'clock, I'll be bringing you the news, Citizen FM News at 6. I am Didi.
Welcome to Super Citizen at Sunset on Citizen FM 93.7. This is the fun-packed radio show you heard about. Did you miss any one of our programming today? Join me, Didi, from the Citizen Hut when we run through our programs from sunrise. Stay abreast, get informed on News Roundup. It even gets better. Do you think you know Nigeria? Answer 3 questions correctly and be one of our daily winners on Quizzes. It is the full package. Let's take you back, way back on African Vibes. Celebrate the African people, the rich cultures across the borders, the languages, the good food, and wealth of excellence on African Vibes. Join me every Monday to Friday,